The Russian force in Ukraine probably includes 24 generals who act as commanders and deputy commanders for the dozen or so combined arms and tank armies the Kremlin has committed to the war. In a month of bitter fighting, the Ukrainians claim to have killed at least 7 of those generals, along with an equal number of senior colonels. It's a startling death toll, like something out of World War II. And it probably has resulted in days-long disruptions to the operations of frontline units. But killing Russian generals with snipers, artillery and drones alone won't end the war, even if the Ukrainians keep killing them at the current rate for months. That's because eliminating senior leaders almost never actually cripples an army, insurgency or cartel. There always are junior leaders who are eager to replace their late forebears. If anything, less experienced replacements tend to be more aggressive and extreme than the veteran leaders they replace. In that sense, killing Russian generals might actually make the fighting in Ukraine worse over the medium term. Ukrainian officials claim 7 Russian generals have died in combat since Russia widened its war in Ukraine the night of February 23. The Russian government pointedly has confirmed none of these deaths. Most recently, the Defense Ministry in Kyiv on March 19 claimed its forces around Mykolaiv and Sumy, in southern Ukraine, had killed Lieutenant General Andriy Mordvichev, commander of the 49th Combined Arms Army. It's worth asking why so many Russian generals have exposed themselves to enemy fire. You can't hide from a TB2 drone, but you can hide from a marksman with a rifle. An unnamed Pentagon official addressed that question in a Friday briefing. I mean, it's not surprising to us to see that there are generals on the battlefield, given the way they man and organize themselves and that they don't delegate very well, the official said of the Russians. They do not invest a lot of responsibility in their junior officer corps, and they don't have. And not to mention, they're suffering, continue to suffer, from significant command and control problems. Both in terms of an individual leader's ability to command his troops in the field, but also the ability of commanders to speak to one another. It's also possible Russian brass are hanging around. We continue to get indications of morale problems that have, at times and places, been significant in terms of their battlefield performance, the official said of Russian troops. Losing so many generals and colonels surely isn't helping the Russians' morale. But the disruption is temporary and reversible.